Hello viewers, welcome back to Machine Art channel, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Today on this channel we'll be doing a tutorial on how to convert your dollar to your local currency on GTB. Do you have a domiciliary account with any bank and you wish to convert your foreign currency, which in this case for now is dollar, that is available to be converted, dollar, pounds, or euro? Do you want to convert your dollar to your local currency? You'll be able to do that. All right, but today I'm going to be showing you how to carry out this transaction on GTB. Now, unfortunately, guys, I don't know the school of thought behind this. How is it that an app carries how to convert dollar to your local currency, but not how to convert your local currency to dollar? Do you know that when you save your money in dollars, the money will not depreciate, right? And the reason is simple. When the value of dollar increases and the value of your currency is devalued such that the amounts you use in buying dollar before will increase, then you know that most definitely prices of goods in the market and even services may increase. Yes, guys, I said that because when the value of dollar increases and your currency loses its value, even the services you get, products and so on and so forth, will be expensive. So take for instance, you now buy fuel or your crude oil byproducts on a high rate. You will do what? You may increase the value of many things because the value of transportation will increase, the value of this, and that will increase because you need to balance up, right? All right, we are still advocating. Even I in person has been sending GTB and many other banks requests to see that they add conversion for your local currency to dollars so that you will be able to save your money and still be able to use the money and get value for it even in future. It's a big deal. You're not converting your local currency because you may actually be buying something that requires you to do what? Use a foreign currency, and in this case, dollar, pounds, or euro. And you might not actually be sending the money to anyone, but you may want to save it. Then another thing is that you may be working for your home country, whether online or you report to office, and you may want to go for studies or vacation. You will need this app if this package is included on how to convert your local currency to dollars. You see, you wouldn't have to be contacting Bureau de Change anywhere in your country and say that you want to change your currency and you don't want to come there. So they should do it and send it, or send a representative that will see to it that everything is done and sent back to you. That is, you send the value of your local currency to them, then they convert it by the value of your local currency to dollar and deposit the money in your dollar accounts. Charges will apply, and you wouldn't have to send the money to them, and they will convert the money and pay the person in dollars for the person to go to your account, to go to your bank and deposit the money. Anybody can go to the bank and deposit money for another person. But in order to withdraw money, only the owner of the account will need to do what? Will need to go and withdraw that money. And let me tell you something. You don't know why some big businessmen, upcoming businessmen, and politicians will always have money. That is because they don't save their money in the local currency. They only leave what they want to use. As they make money, they convert and they save this money. As they do contract, they carry out contracts and they also get paid and all this and that. They convert their money. This is why many of them can stand and beat their chest and tell you that even if they never work again, they may have money for themselves to the third or fourth generation. They know what they are talking about. It's not rocket science. Some of them also steal money and they go and do what? They save this money in dollars. It is not actually because they stole the money. It is because they saved the money in a way that it will never lose its value. If you have 50,000 naira, by next year it will still be 50,000 naira. And what you used to buy with the money this year, by next year you may not be able to buy it. Now, if the money is in dollars, if it was 50,000 naira, then by next year you may be surprised that the value of dollar, if as of when you bought dollar, let's say it was 3, 4, 500, by next year you may be surprised to hear that it's 6, 7, 800. Sometimes the value of dollar increases by many hundreds of your local currency per dollar. So this again, so this is why I've been advocating and advocating. Don't spoil our money, except that you want us to do business with only Bureau de Change or Central Bank, where you go to Bureau de Change and just buy your currency, or you log into their app. If you have their website, you have customers, you can log in and carry out your transaction, have the money deposited in your account, or you call them personally, then you send the money and they'll convert and send it back to you. You have evidence of transaction done because it's online. Now, if the person tries to deny it, you will do interbanking retrieval and the money will be refunded back to your account. Right? It is not cash. You didn't hand over cash to the person. So if you don't want to leave us with the option of central bank and bureau de change, then many banks will have to include the package of changing the local currency to dollars. So now guys, to change your dollars now to your local currency, say you have a source of income in dollars, maybe you're doing a job, you get paid in dollars, you convert your money many times to dollars and you save it in dollars, and you feel like changing the money now, whatever amount you want to change, you feel like changing it to dollars, to your local currency, you can easily do it. All right, it's actually very simple to carry out. Now all you need to do is to follow the instruction I will be giving. All right, guys, so you just have to watch as I carry out this transaction. All right, if you bank with GTB, launch a browser and type www.gtbank.com. Then you go to FS transactions, then you go to FS sales and click just as I've done. But if you don't bank with GTB, you do what? you type the website of the bank. Now, after clicking FS Sales, this is what you have on the page. You can see the equivalence of $1 to the local currency. All right, this now is in naira. It could be in any currency. So you will select the account to debit, that's your dollar account. Then select your local account. In this case, is naira. Then you input the amount that you want, all right, to debit, to be debited. That's your in dollars now. Then once you do that, you will click the equivalence value in your local currency. The computer will calculate it automatically and tell you how much in your local currency you're going to be receiving. Then you just do what? You type your password. Once you type your password, you can click on continue or submit, whatever the case may be. All right. Once the page runs over, then you record success at the top of the screen. All right, once you see success, it means that the transaction was successful. Your dollar, that's the foreign currency, would have been converted to your local currency and deposited in your account. Now you have the money in your account immediately, and a text will be sent to your registered phone number saying that so amount was converted from dollar to naira. So guys, you see that this transaction is actually a 1 to 2 minute transaction. It's not a big deal. So now I'll show you an example of what the message is like. All right. So all right guys, you can see account this guys, USSD. This has been so amount has been converted to naira. Then you see another text immediately showing you the equivalence. You know, the first one showed the dollar. This would be the local currency, and you're done. So do not disclose your PIN, do not disclose any of your information to anyone. All right, I prefer that you have this in your brain and be very careful. It is better you hit the restriction button, all right, where you have mental strength. You may not necessarily have to exhibit the physical strength all the time. Not saying you're not strong. All right, guys, learn to use intelligence. Intelligence pays. All right. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up, share with, and subscribe to Machine Art channel for more uploads. All right, thank you.